Australia and manager Tony Harris are saying, boy, we dodged an early bullet. We're right back in this game. We got a new life. I only have 1 hit and I have 3 errors, but we're right there with this powerhouse Taipei team. Pitch misses on the outside. When we look at the world rankings put out by the IBAF in June of this year, it is Team Chinese Taipei ranked 5th globally as the powerhouse in baseball. It's not till we get down to 11 do we see Team Australia.
Well, this result for both teams should help them maybe move up in the standings or move a lot closer to the ones in front of them. Australia's performance is definitely been like this in the last couple of World Juniors. They beat Canada in Edmonton in 2008, 2-1 to advance to the medal round. Unfortunately, came away with a 4th place finish for them.
2-1 count, up and in. Run it to 3-1 with 1 out. Do we see a runner moving in this situation, possibly?
I think you might. He's a leadoff hitter. He does have a little bit of speed, and it's a good situation to do it. Unlike, I think, the situation that Taipei ran in the last inning. They had their best hitter at the plate, and I think they took themselves out of a sure RBI because right after that, there's a ground ball, and they turned into the 3rd out.
We see the catcher, Lin Ting-yen, looking into the dugout. What would he be looking for in this situation?
Deciding what the play is, what they're going to do. If it is a strike, are they going to throw through, or are they going to do some type of other cut play or whatever they might have in their repertoire?
Keep in mind and see if the second baseman maybe cuts in, if the runner goes, and it's a throw through. There he goes, the runner. Hard ball hit and picked and over to first base. Call it a double play, so it's a line drive straight to the shortstop. The runner was moving. He takes the easy out at first base. 6-1 double play. You are watching the gold medal game for the IBAF World Baseball Championships. Light misting of rain coming down. We had a rain delay of about an hour and a half delaying this game. Stepping to the plate, number 7, Ko Chi Wei, the left fielder for Chinese Taipei. This field is played very hard and fast. Maybe a little bit of rain slows it up, Jim.
Yeah, a little bit to probably soften up the infield and make the ground balls run a little truer and a lot more closer to the ground. There's been a lot of high hoppers here in the last couple of ball games.
Fielders are kind of praying for rain, saying I'd like it softer. 1-1 count. Ground ball out to the second baseman, Eunice. First baseman Parrish, 1 away.
Warner settled in here now. He's got a couple of breaks his way, both in the 1st and the 2nd inning, and great play by Jordan McDonald at the end of the first inning to flag a backhand play and that basically saved 2 runs, and in the 2nd inning got a play by Battaglia, the catcher, to throw to stealing base runner, and now he's settled in the 3rd inning.
Ball fouled off by Yang Hung Sheng, the second baseman. 9 hits on the tourney. One out, 0-1 count. Bottom of the 3rd inning, 1-1 in the gold medal game here. Thunder Bay, Ontario, the 18 and under World Junior Baseball Championships. It's been quite a spectacle here. The crowds have come out and supported the game. Ball is hit up in the air, skied way up. Second baseman Eunice under it and makes the play. 2 away.
Good job by Eunice. He called it early and kind of waved everybody off and showed that the ball was his. And Warner settling right in, Warren, and that might not be good for the Chinese Taipei squad because they had a chance early to put 2, 3, maybe 4 runs on the board.
See the leading hitter for, as you mentioned, the second baseman Eunice for Australia, and you're right. This now is an even ball game as the young man on the hill, Josh Warner, pumps in a strike to Lin Chi Xian, first baseman. Wasting no time, going to an 0-2 count here, 2 out, bottom of the 3rd inning. Do you like that?
He's moving so quickly we can't even talk about him more. But no, a great job by Warner now. He's throwing strikes and he's ahead of batters.
And he strikes out another. That is now his 2nd strikeout. You're watching the IBAF World Junior Baseball Championships. We are back at the 18 and under World Junior Baseball Championships. Panoramic view of Port Arthur Stadium, established in 1951. Starting in '93, this used to host the Thunder Bay Whiskey Jacks of the Northern League of Professional Baseball at that time, Jim. That was where anybody who played in a major league organization of professional baseball in North America, if they were left out of a team or cut, they came to the Northern League, and the Whiskey Jacks and Winnipeg Goldeyes, St. Paul Saints were some of those teams.
Yeah, and it's a beautiful stadium they've built here, and a little bit of additions have been added on here over the past few years to help this tournament, and also Baseball Central, the other tournament site. And they've done a great job here with the facilities, and this diamond has held up tremendously over the 10 days of action.
Jordan McDonald, the third baseman, steps to the plate. Top of the fourth inning for Team Australia. Most certainly Warren Philp, Larry Hebert, all the people involved here, president of the Thunder Bay International Baseball Association, have done a great job. The grounds crew, Reg Galbraith, getting this place ready for the gold medal game. Taipei, Australia. That ball swung on by McDonald into right field, and it is Chi Yu making the easy catch in the first out.
Good pitch by Hung Yi to get in on McDonald, and easy fly ball to Chi Yu out there in right field. And it's pitching again, as we've talked about in the previous medal games. Pitching seems to dominate, and we're getting that again from both guys. After rough starts from Warner, he's been able to settle down.
Battaglia swings at that first offering, a breaking ball. A number of these young players being scouted by, as what we've seen, many major league organizations, professional organizations from all around the world watching each and every one of these young players, 18 and under.
Another great breaking pitch by Hung Yi. You mentioned the scouts earlier in the week. There's at least 40 to 50 scouts here, and lots of radar guns in behind home plate, and it's nice to see for these young lads to know that they're being scouted, and there could be options for them in the future.
Swung on and missed on an 0-2 count. Down goes Battaglia. Quick 1-2 here in the top of the fourth inning. So a number of these young players, as we see this pitch up here.
Good job by Hung Yi to ride a fastball up in the zone to Battaglia, and Battaglia couldn't catch up to it. And down for the second time on strikes, and Hung Yi seems to have his number, number 4 hitter who's been doing very well.
He doesn't have Luke Parrish's number. He strokes the ball into left field and hustles around first base. You always like to see that hustle. Team Australia is playing with a lot of heart, much like Taipei, a lot of hustle. They do a lot of the little things. They had the jitters a little early in this game, but you see that knee come up and a nice swing.
Good job running fastball in on him, and Parrish was able to get the barrel to it and drive it into left field.
Second hit for Team Australia. They've had trouble really putting anything together in terms of multiple hits. They've taken advantage of a couple miscues by the Chinese Taipei team. So it's 2 away. Runner Parrish at first base for Jake White, the right fielder. First pitch swinging, drives the pitch to right field. It looks like Australia now is starting to pick up the delivery of Hung Yi. Recognize the pitch, back-to-back hits. The first time we've seen that here from Team Australia. Give them 3 hits now on the day.
Jake White's getting congratulations from the coach there at first base, but he did a terrific job waiting on the pitch, and you'll see it here. Fastball right down the middle, swung from the inside, kept the hands back, and hit a line drive over to the right fielder. Fields it and throws it in. But as you said, first time for the Australians had back-to-back hits. Let's see if they can take advantage of it.
This is all upside for Team Australia. They have never been in this situation at the World Junior Championships.
House money, playing with house money, and it's a good opportunity for them to go for the gold here, and they've got to love their chances.
Josh Metavese, the DH, steps to the plate. 2 away, 2 on. And Team Australia, 4 bronze medal in this tournament, dating back to 1981. The last time they won a medal, that was in Boston in 1995.
See Coach Harris there deciding what he might do. I don't anticipate any running here, and let Matavesi swing the bat and see what can happen.
Matavesi in the 3rd inning was hit by a pitch up and in, a riding fastball. Came on to score in that inning, the only run that Australia has picked up to even this contest. As he looks in intently at the right-hander Chen Hung Yi from Chinese Taipei. That bill down over his eyes. Settling into the set. And it's a pick to first base, trying to get the runner napping. That's Jake White, the right fielder at first base. Nice play is what happens is that first baseman Lin Chi-hsien slides in behind.
And you can see it here. As I said, they've practiced these plays, but a good job by the first base coach to let the runner White know that he has to get back, and White was back in plenty of time.
1-1 count, 2 away. Ball down in the dirt.
Parrish at second and White at first, and we'll see if Matavesi can drive them in.
Ball's up and driven into left field, over the left fielder's head, and that ball
out of here
is out of here. That is a home run by Josh Matavesi. And Jim Baba, as you stated, don't do anything, no need to run. Let the big man, the DH, swing the bat.
And he did swing the bat. He got a pitch up in the zone and drove it over the left center field wall. Thicker air tonight. You're gonna have to pound one to get it out, and Matavesi did pound it.
Solid-looking individual. Matavesi came in hitting .273. Give him his second home run on the tournament. And Team Australia right now has to feel like, wow, we have gotten through the rough stuff.
Look at the extension. Matavesi knows he hit it well. He wasn't sure it was going to get all the way over, but just made it over the fence in right center.
Line drive, home run, 2 out.
Look at Matavesi. He's a happy young man as he rounds second base and pumps a fist on his way to third. And you'll see a good high five with his coach Williams at third base.
And that's Glenn Williams, a great hitter for Team Australia. Played in '04 in Athens. And stepping to the plate is number 5, Sam Morris, the center fielder. Yes, this is a team that has Glenn Williams coming back, had a bit of time with Minnesota in the big leagues, played for the Toronto Blue Jays in their minor league system. Graham Lloyd, of course, is their pitching coach, all with experience to help these young men compete at the top elite level in the world.
And it's really, really nice to see. You see that bench now. Look at Matavesi getting the hugs from his fellow teammates. It's an excited bench, and Sam Morris is hoping to carry this forward. But 3 straight hits, all with 2 out Warren, and look at the number on the board, the big 3, the crooked number, and a 3-run lead.
There's a hard hit ball, but a nice play by the first baseman Chi-hsien over to the pitcher Hung Yi for the 3rd out of the inning. But the damage has been done. It's Team Australia now who's gone up 4-1. 4 hits for both teams, 3 errors for Taipei. You are watching the IBAF World Junior Baseball Championships. Back to the action here at the gold medal game. It's Australia 4, Taipei 1. Tsai Chi-yu, the right fielder, to the plate, and that man Josh Matavesi just delivered a big blow for Team Australia to Taipei to let them go ahead 4-1.
If they go on to win the gold medal, I think Matavesi will have a tough time sleeping tonight. That is a pretty important hit for his squad.
3-0 for Josh Warner. Now, if you're the manager of Team Australia, Tony Harris, you're saying just go back out there, Josh Warner, don't do anything fancy, go right at these hitters.
Yep, and now you can see even in that pitch, Josh tried to aim a strike, didn't throw with the same fluidity he did in inning 3, and all of a sudden he's got to walk to the first hitter.
Percentages say that leadoff walks will come around to score. I think it's typically over 60% that leadoff walks will come around to eventually plate. We are now in the bottom of the 4th inning, and Taipei is looking to answer the 3-run home run by Matavesi in the top of this inning. Stepping to the plate, Chun Kai. Yun Chun Kai, the shortstop for Chinese Taipei.
Hitting .231 in the championship, just the 6 hits and only 2 RBIs so far.
This Chinese Taipei team was selected from a national high school tournament, the Yushan Cup. And 20 of the elite high school baseball teams participate from across the island. That comprises the team that is represented here in Thunder Bay, Ontario. And that ball is laced past the first baseman, Luke Parrish, down into the corner. The runner will come around second and throw into third base. The runner stays over there, and that is Chung Kai, the shortstop, but it's Chi Yu, the right fielder, moving over to third base. And here we go again. Taipei bouncing right back.
Good job by Chun Kai here as he took a pitch on the inner half of the plate, pulled his hands through, and still was able to punch it over to right field and drove the runner over to third base. He's done his job. Two guys on base now, and now Werner's in a tough situation to kind of limit the damage in this bottom of the fourth inning.
Lin Chi Ching, the DH at the plate. The first pitch changeup in there from Warner. Now, this is a bit of a different look, obviously. Taipei, and I look at a team like Cuba, but they each have the ability to hit the ball hard the other way.
They do, and they're not afraid to wait a little longer on the pitch, get the hands through, and then let the barrel fall and take it that way. And as I said, I may have spoke too soon. You know, it was 1-1 when I was talking about their last game. It's now 4-1, and you see another couple runners on here. We may be in for a high-scoring match. These two teams are swinging the bat right now.
Time is called. A ball has come. Excuse me, Jim. A ball has come from the bullpen, the Australian bullpen behind home plate. You were saying?
Yeah, and I'm just saying that it looks like these two managers are now going to let their hitters swing a little bit, and especially in Taipei's case, they're down in the game. They've got to get some hits.
Fake bluff and throw over to first base by Warner in the bullpen. There's the number 31, Travis McDonald, the left-handed pitcher, warming up. 1-1 count, not away. Runners at first and third. The offering, a ground ball. Back up to second base. Eunice makes it and throws it over to first base. A run does score. Lin Chai Ching drives in a run, and the runner Chun Kai moves up to second base, so gets the job done. Australia not able to turn a double play, but start to peck away, and as Chinese Taipei can do, they can build some runs one after another, just playing good fundamental baseball.
Yeah, they've got that second run. Now they're within two. They've eliminated one of the 3 runs that scored on Matavesi's home run, and they're still in a situation where another hit will eliminate another one.
Here's the catcher, Lin Ting Yen, batting with 1 out.
Good average for Ting Yen. He's now hitting 500 with 10 hits in the tournament.
Certainly would love to keep that average above 500. Not too many get to do that, but this is a condensed tournament. 12 teams here competing at the World Junior Baseball Championships in Thunder Bay. 2 pools, Pool A and Pool B. It was Canada that was the top of Pool B. They went 4-1. They lost to Cuba in the bronze medal game. They come fourth. It was Team USA who was 5-0 undefeated in Pool A. As Warner pumps in a strike, they lost and were not able to come and even make it to the medal round. So one of the most power houses in baseball, not even in the medal rounds, as we now look down to the bullpen and getting ready for Team Australia just in case.
Yeah, Travis McDonald is warming up the right-hand or the left-hand pitcher. We'll see if he's the next in, and if Warner can get out of this inning, maybe he will be able to go 5 and be credited with a win if his team does.
Full count, 1 out. Men on second. And he walks him.
Tried to overthrow that pitch. He was going to put it right in the glove of the catcher and try to extend and get it there, and it kind of overthrew, and now it's again a situation where he's put himself in trouble. A couple base runners, and getting close to number 17, Chu Wei, who bats in the leadoff spot. If he can, he's the next batter after Yao Xiang, and if he can get up with batters on base, he tends to drive them in.
Plus 600 average for that third baseman. Here he squares to bunt, though. This is the bunt down. Yao Xiang. Warner makes the throw over to first base to get the out. But the runners advance into scoring position.
Interesting strategy there, Warren. 1 out, but he is the number 9 hitter, and they tried to do a sac bunt and drive over the 2 runners to second and third. And this is their top hitter, and manager bunt here by Yao Sung is to the first base side. Pitcher Warner fields his position very well and throws him out at first base.
So you're saying, manager Hung Wing Xiao, you're saying that that's not the type of game that you would play. You'd let the
I'm not giving
swing.
I'm not giving an out in the fourth inning, especially when I've already got